All right, good morning. I welcome every one of you on this platform this morning to the 13th day of June 2025. It's a wonderful Friday morning, and we thank the Lord for His faithfulness and His goodnesses over us as we edge closer to the week of delivery and deliverances. The arm of the Lord, yes, that is mighty to save and deliver, would definitely edge us into the realm of the sweetness of the heavens, and we will celebrate and testify. Yet in the wake of this, just at the wee hours of this morning, in a passionate and urgent public call, Madam Ngozi Israel, one of the voice in this ongoing advocacy movement in Nigeria for the delivery of the pioneer slot under the aegis of the UAAG, has come out to strongly denounce a new wave of fraudulent activity that has been carried out in her name. According to her, there is a fresh scam that is making rounds in which some unscrupulous individuals are falsely claiming to be working with her to sell a so-called special pioneer. That's the name they tagged it, special pioneer slots. Is a non-existent scheme that is purportedly linked to the eagerly anticipated disbursement. And with deep emotion and our voices ringing under frustration, Madam Ngozi Israel made it clear that she is not involved in any slot selling business called Special Pioneer Slots, nor is she also working in collaboration with anyone to collect money from the public. Her statement came as a warning to all Nigerians, especially those hoping to benefit from the much talked about grant or disbursement, urging them not to fall a victim to deceptions. Now listen to her voice as she rightly speaks out on this wise. Madam Ngozi Israel, you can speak on.
Good afternoon, House. Happy Democracy Day. How is everybody doing? I know we are counting days by the grace of God. Please, there's an information. I want this voice note to go viral. There is information I got now that some people are selling special pioneer with my name, Ngozi Israel. I'm saying I am not the one. Anyone that fall into their hand, you're on your own. If you call me, I will not answer you because I don't know you and I don't know anything about special pioneer or whatever name is being called. I have heard many times people say the people are using my name. They say they are working with me. Nobody is working with me. I'm Ngozi Israel. Nobody, no man, no woman is working with me. I am working alone. If you fall victim, you are on your own. You cannot call my name. Please, let this voice note go viral. People are out to devour people. Don't be the one they will devour. There is nothing like special pioneer from Ngozi Israel. I don't have it and I don't do it. Good day.
All right, you could hear that was quite so precise and brief. And in her words, it's more or less like saying, I've never authorized anyone to sell anything in my name. That's what she said. There's no such thing as special pioneer slot under my watch. And I work alone. I remain committed to transparency. And if you allow yourself to be defrauded, that please know that you are on your own. Okay, so the rising scam The rising scam, as Madam Ngozi revealed, actually involves scammers right now reaching out to people online and offline, offering them a chance to securely, eagerly anticipate or secure some early access to their awaited disbursement through something they call a special pioneer slot. Now, these fraudsters, they normally tell unsuspecting individuals for for a certain amount of money, they should get enlisted or subscribe, and then they can reserve a slot which would guarantee some early or priority access to funds once the disbursement starts. You see them in different styles, in different strategies. On your DMs, they come with sweet words, sonorous words. They entice their victims with false assurances that Ngozi Israel has endorsed the initiative and is directly behind it, knowing that he is one of a voice too within this grand ecosystem. And some even go as far as fabricating some voice notes, some screenshots, some document even in her name, and some image appended to it to appear legitimate. But in reality, Madam Ngozi Israel, according to her, has no tie with any of such schemes. That's why he said it breaks her heart to see that her name is being used to manipulate and steal from people, especially the poor and the desperate ones. No. See, scammers are so heartless. Scammers are heartless. I don't know. Now, throughout this advocacy journey, Madam Ngozi Israel has been one of vocal, and she also says once in a while that she works independently, and she has never aligned herself with any group, any committee, any syndicate that is purporting to facilitate the grant distribution on her behalf. Yes, she might be somehow crude in her presentation, but she has always been straightforwardly to drop one or two things. And I believe that no matter how much it is that some of us within the ecosystem might not like that presentational tone, she has also dropped some important words that are very vital for our consumption. Her interest or her decision to operate independently also stems from her personal belief that true advocacy for this grant disbursement must be devoid of exploitation, of personal gain, or some level of manipulation. And she has made some voice note, some write-ups in the past that is trying to educate people about scams tied to the disbursement, and also continually urging them to stay alert. So, but at the heart of this troubling trend, there's also a deeper issue here: the exploitation of the average Nigerian's hope for financial relief. The poor people scamming poor people. That's too bad. For many, this long-awaited disbursement actually represents a life-changing opportunity. Whether it's for you to start a business, or to pay some bills off to support your family, or to escape the grip of poverty, this disbursement has become a symbol of hope for many families. And that's why the expectation is so high. It's high. I get a lot of DMs. Some asking me, "Sir, is my name still there? Is my name still there? The names you submitted, is my name still there?" That's to tell you the level at which people are in expectation. Unfortunately, scammers have also turned that hope into a target. They try to prey on the most vulnerable, the mothers who are seeking to feed their children, the students that are trying to pay tuition, the widows who are hoping to rebuild their lives back again after the fallout, the unemployed youths that are looking for a break. What do? They dangle the bait of priority access or pioneer statuses before them that create a sense of urgency and sometimes some level of fear. They rush at their victims. The fear of missing out. You know what that means? If you put in 100,000 and you're going to get 50 million, and if you don't do it on time, you're going to miss out because I just have few available slots left. You see that catchy bait? So with the fear of missing out, I don't want to be poor again. It's the level of poverty within this country. If everyone is, if you're, how will I put it now? If you're comfortable, you wouldn't be afraid of any scam. You wouldn't even think about it twice. That's why it's like the police outside the country and abroad countries, they are well paid. So who cares about your bribe? They do their job because you are not to pay them for any vices. When people are comfortable, they won't rush at bait. They wouldn't. This is not the first time that Ngozi Israel will come out to speak against scams using her name. There are some fraudulent patterns that emerged in the past, from fake registration links to WhatsApp groups that are claiming to manage her account and all that. The threats have evolved with time. But she's coming out right now to talk about these new tactics. Please, it does not have to do only with this pioneer status. According to fresh pioneer status, as she claimed, it could also be linked to some other things. It's just a call for you to investigate before you invest. It's very important. Investigate before you invest. Please. There are people claiming to be part of you, but they are not part of you. The pressure to meet deadlines, then they push you into hurried payments. Always verify. Ask questions. Don't act on impulse. Yes, and above all, trust only the official communication channel. Hear from this verified source. Don't rush into a bait. As painful as it may be, you're just trying to be honest with victims. If you choose to give your money to these scammers, despite all the warnings, whether special pioneer slots or whatever name they call it, doesn't have to apply to Ngozi Israel alone. Whatever name they call it, you bear the consequences alone. One cannot fund anyone or refund anyone because the fund that is not collected from you can't be refunded. Even those that are collected, there are some that are say they will just tell you it's not refundable. So the responsibility lies with you. This may a little bit sound harsh, but it is the necessary truth. The victims are abandoned after the payout, and that cycle of exploitation must be broken. That begins with personal responsibility. Stop sending money to random people. Please, while this scandal continues, while the scamming also continues, to cast a shadow over the disbursement process, we remain undeterred in our mission to advocate for the honest and fair release of the funds. We believe the process may have faced some level of delays, setbacks, and sabotage over time, but we are heavily looking forward towards the coming week. Today is Friday, and we are heavily looking forward because we believe, we affirm, we hold so firmly that disbursement will come. But it will not come with bribes. It will not come with slots or shady transactions. When the time is right, in the coming week, the disbursement will happen the proper way. No one can fast track it for a fee. The only real slot you need is your belief and patience. I want to appeal to all Nigerians. Please, don't you let or allow desperation to cloud your judgment. Don't let anyone take advantage of you. If anyone comes to you with talk of special pioneer slots, or wonderful pioneer slot, or great pioneer slot, or great disbursement slots, whatever name they call it, block them. Just block them off. That's just it. Just block them off. That is if they come to you on your DMs. What if you go to them by yourself? You better block them off before they finish you and you realize. Let's work together to stop these fraudsters and protect one another. The message is clear and resounding. Stay informed, stay vigilant, refuse to be scammed. Just refuse to be scammed. And this is very important. At the weak, the lee of our expectations, we will not be siphoned. In the name of Jesus. This is Prince's Seed Channel, the channel with legitimacy of reportage and everything that you could ever think of concerning disbursement is going to be real right on this platform. We are bound to celebrate. So to be in the celebration with us, just punching the subscribe button and hit the bell so that you don't miss out on vital updates. Also, our second channel, you can also do well to subscribe to that. I drop the link at the section of the last video yesterday, so please just try as much as possible to be part of what we do so that we can be together on this lane. Thank you very much, and I wish you a very lovely day ahead of you, a very bright and wonderful Friday. It is well, and our expectation shall not be dashed. God bless you.